welcome back to a brand new video. So I shared on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, I haven't filmed this, nor have I unboxed this, finally picking up an order from Van Cleef that I've been waiting for so long. Can't believe it took this long. So I'm going to share this with you. It's a pair of earrings, and for some of you who may know what I was in search for, you probably already know what this is. So before I get started, if you're new to my channel, please go check out my other videos. I do a lot of unboxings and reviews and some discussion topics on luxury. I am a Chanel fanatic and I do branch out into other brands. I do have an unboxing from Prada as well. I think I'll loop it into this video because it's just something small. I have two pieces from Prada that I can show you. They're also accessories. And if you like this sort of content, then please go ahead and subscribe and give me your thoughts on anything else that you'd like to see. I've been quite spotty with filming and editing because my husband and I are expecting our first baby, and the fatigue has been overwhelming. I'm really exhausted, and there are some times where I would do one thing in the day and I'm just like out for the day. So I'm trying to film and edit. I do all of my editing myself. I don't outsource it. So, so just bear with me. So an example is this. I picked this up several weeks ago and I haven't even opened it. That's just how exhausted I am. But it's a pair of earrings, and so I'm going to talk about packaging and stuff because there are two boxes in here. One is empty and I'll get into it. So this is an empty box and this is the item as well. If you've seen, like, I've done like a Van Cleef unboxing before, so I've shown you some of the items that you get, but here I will kind of get everything out of the bag. So you get, of course, like a information booklet, so care advice, and then you get like a certificate of authenticity. So every piece has a serial number that's engraved on the edge of the piece, and it would be reflected on the certificate of authenticity. And here you would get your, receipt with like a card. So that's all there as well. And we're going to get into the unboxing. So this is a pair of earrings. This is usually how it comes packaged. And there has been some inconsistencies in packaging, which I'll get into, but this is the full packaging that you're supposed to be getting, okay? So right in here, I'm going to open this up. And box comes like this. And in here, we've got the guilloche vintage Alhambra size. Well, it only comes in the vintage Alhambra size. Earrings. These are stud earrings. So I actually, really wanted to add the earrings when I purchased my bracelet. The bracelet is something that I absolutely love wearing. I'll kind of get into more detail about the earrings in a bit, but I do have a review on this. I love the bracelet. I was not ever able to find it in Canada, in Toronto, and nor was it ever available for pre-order. So when I went to Paris for my birthday after lockdowns, which was 2021, I had asked there because there's just so much more variety there, so many more boutiques. I was able to get a piece. It was one of the last pieces in the city, so that was crazy. But I have a review on it and I still stand by it, so if you want to go watch that review, I'll link it, or I'll put a card here somewhere. So usually with your pieces you do get a hard box, okay, which is nice to have, but it's not like we really use it. But definitely you want all the packaging when you're getting a designer jewelry piece. And then there is also a travel pouch that I got that you would put your pieces in. So this has a little pocket, so you could just kind of put one piece in there, so it doesn't, scratch, okay? So let's get into the item. So when I went in, because I had already requested these, it just took so long. There were like several price increases as well, which have been quite drastic recently. But here is the detail. Oh my gosh, should I do this? Okay, so beautiful like cutting, which is the unique to the guilloche design. The back is like a hinge closure right there. Okay, and then there are two, I didn't know this, but I always heard about being able to adjust the posts. So I think black, if I put black up against it, there's like two little holes where the post is. So when I originally put them on, I'm not wearing earrings right now, my lobe was kind of curled. Okay, so I was like, oh gosh, like, do these not even fit me? And the sales associate was able to move the post. So there's two holes. So the post was on the lower hole, and they have a special tool, and they were able to pull out the post and put it into the top hole so that there's a little bit more room for my lobe, because it just depends on how your ears are pierced. But this is how they look. Really pretty, and I'm so happy that I got these. This is my take on designer jewelry is honestly, like, I don't think that designer jewelry is worth it. But I can see why people like to add certain pieces to their collection. People think, not think, they do hold their value for sure, right? I would say that. But you know, when it comes to design, it would take a lot to impress me. So my background, my family's from Punjab, India, and if you are South Asian or Middle Eastern, you know that a lot of our gold jewelry is quite ornate, and there's just so many different designs. This is the other one. So it would take a lot to kind of impress me in terms of design. Like, and in fact, a lot of these brands take inspiration from the motifs that are used in jewelry from, you know, South Asia and the Middle East. So, you know, for instance, like for Cartier, the Panther collection, I mean, that is really resembles a a cuff that you know, people like buy with like the double-headed, like you know, big cats or, you know, lions that are on the ends. And you know, that is something that we have anyway. So if I was going to get something, I would purchase something from a local jeweler. But anyway, the reason why I like this design, I don't really care for a lot of the other Van Cleef motifs or designs. They are pretty, but I don't really care for a lot of the stones or anything like that. So, but the guilloche in the gold is something that I think is super pretty, and it's very eye-catching, and it's solid gold. Yes, it is overpriced for the gold that you're getting, but you are buying the piece, you are buying the designer piece, and that's what it's at, right? But because I like the design, that's why I like this line. But outside of that, I don't really see myself adding anything outside of this line or other pieces. Okay, let's get into packaging. All right, so typically with their pieces, you get the box and the travel pouch, right? Now, in the States, and here actually, what was happening was that you were getting just the travel pouch. So I was in the US and I purchased the necklace that goes with this set. Okay, so I have the 10 motif you know, necklace, but I saw the pendant and I thought the pendant was really nice for daily wear. The 10 motif you can also wear for daily wear as well, but sometimes you just want something small. And I saw this and I thought, well, because I normally don't see this in store, so I bought it. Now, I could have probably actually bought it in Canada because I didn't know that you can buy stuff online on their website. And although the bracelet, 10 motif, and these earrings and some of the other popular designs like the onyx Alhambra or the malachite Alhambra, you can't really find them online. They're always out of stock. You have to inquire in boutique. So those, you know, you can't really add to cart, but I didn't know that you can add other items to cart. So they do have the guilloche motif pendant online in both the white gold, and the white gold's also really pretty as well, and the yellow gold. So I didn't know this, and if I had known, then I could have just purchased in Canada and it would have come to my house. Like, so anyway, when I saw it in boutique in the States, I was like, oh my gosh, like, there it is. But they just had given me this, the travel pouch, okay? So the travel pouch for the necklace, it comes with a little insert, and then you put your, this is the single motif. I didn't do an unboxing of this, guys, because I've been really behind, but this is it, right? So wearing these together, it's a really nice set, and then you also have the 10 motif if you want to, you know, really jazz it up. I won't show you that right now, but anyway, so this is what you would get. And I asked, oh, I'm like, where's the hard box? And the sales associate said, well, in efforts to be environmentally friendly, we have discontinued the hard boxes and are now just giving the soft travel pouches. So like, okay, like I get it, like, because really, I mean, I'm not storing my jewelry in this, like, you kind of put it away, and you sometimes don't even store it in this, right? Like you just kind of have it in your jewelry drawer in another tray. So I thought that, okay, that's really weird. And when I was picking up my earrings, the sales associate had it in the hard box, and I'm like, oh, that's great, like, because I thought these were discontinued. And the sales associate had said to me, temporarily we were telling clients that, you know, we're just offering these travel pouches and not the hard box. And the feedback that they got from clients was they didn't like that. You know, imagine like spending a lot of money and you're not even given like a hard box. Like that is ridiculous, okay? Even if you're not going to use it, you want the packaging. It's like how when you shop at brands and you buy clothing and they don't give you a garment bag. Like, yes, we may not use the garment bag, okay? But I want the garment bag. I want the, you know, I want everything that formally came with it. So people weren't happy, and they gave feedback to corporate, and then they started reissuing the hard boxes again. So for this necklace, the sales associate, you know, I told the sales associate, like, hey, I didn't get a hard box for my necklace when I was shopping in the States, and they were kind enough to give me another hard box for my necklace. So it's nice that I have the complete packaging, right? So apparently this whole discontinuation of the hard box is still happening in the US. Like one of you I was speaking to, you know, was like outraged, like, why, like, didn't I get the hard box? And I explained to them, I said, you know what, like, give that feedback, and you know, it might change. So far where I live, they are giving the hard boxes, if you know, and ask for it, right? Because this is, you know, you should get the whole experience, right? Like, it's kind of silly when you're spending this much money and you're not getting the full packaging, you're just getting this little thing, okay? So that's that. I'm gonna pack all this away. I'm gonna keep these on, and I'm excited to wear these. The pendant I'm not gonna put on right now, but you know, if you're just here for that, then you can go. That's just my little information. Oh, I also got a candle. Diptyque. It's wrapped really nicely. I don't know if I want to, should I open this? It's a candle. I don't know if I'm going to use this. Why am I going to save it? Okay, let's just open it. All right. But, oh, another thing. You know how you get like the little chocolates and stuff with your, when you go to Van Cleef? So it's like, you know, sitting there. Wanting the chocolates, and apparently in Canada they can't import the chocolates anymore from Maison de Chocolat, and it's because like it's something to do with like import laws. Like Van Cleef doesn't have you know, it doesn't sell food, they sell jewelry, so it's like, okay, well, you need a license and something like that. So they weren't able to import those chocolates. You can still get them in the States because I guess it just is different, but I was like, oh, I wanted my little chocolates. So, you know, we do have a La Durée here, so I was, you know, you got the little box of the macaron, but I was like, I want my chocolates. So that's what's happening right now, right? Like, but anyway, here is the scented candle, amber. I don't know if this is exclusive to Van Cleef, but they do give out gifts to clients. So this is nice, and I'll light it. I will use I'll definitely use it. I won't hoard it. It's really nice. So that is that. Okay, so next we have two accessories from Prada. These are sunglasses. So some of you, I know summer is upon us. It's already like so hot. I'm an oven, like I'm overheating all the time, even right now. I turn the fan on, but I don't want it to be loud. But so I've got two pairs of glasses, sunglasses, and they are a really nice design, and I'll show you. So I don't know which one's this one here. And I'll try to insert like the item codes so that if any of you are interested, you can search for it yourself. But this is how they come. So this is the hard box. And of course, the sunglasses case. I mean, no one's gonna really store it in this, but you still want the case, okay? As we know, pretty much most of the designer sunglasses are manufactured by Luxottica. And so, you know, they're not really, you know, uniquely manufactured by Prada or any other design, but other designer rather. So open it up like this. I'm super, like, actually the packaging is really nice. It's like this nice velour sort of material on the inside. I really like these. So I tried these on like in November of last year. So these are the things here. Maybe if I put black behind it, there we go. Get my face out of the way. So those are the arms. So you've got the little Prada triangle there. Very lightweight frame, but look at the lenses, okay? Really, really pretty. So we're gonna put them on. And I really like, they're really lightweight, okay? So, and really flattering. It's got like this like cat eye shape. And especially if you have like a round face like I do and like a bigger head, this is really flattering. It's kind of slimming in a way, right? So I really do like these, and they're gold and they're interesting, like, you know, you can kind of see your eyes and stuff. So, you know, definitely a really nice pair to have, and I'll try to insert the style in the description box. If any of you are searching, or if the link is available, I'll put it in the description box if you're trying to find the exact same pair. Comes with like a little cloth to buff your glasses if you need to, but I mean, we always just forget these at home, and we always just carry our sunglasses in our bags. Like, we should probably protect them in the case, but nobody has room for the case in their bag. This is the second pair, and I really did like these when I saw these in store. Let's get these out. Again, beautifully wrapped. So let's put the ribbon back in here. I'm out of breath, I'm sorry. So again, same sunglasses case, same little tidbits that you get in there, and these are like so, okay? So they are like black and white. This is what they look like. Okay, and these are polarized. I don't know if the other ones are, but these are polarized. So this is how they look. Again, very lightweight. So it's funny, like a lot of, it's not a big deal to have polarized sunglasses or not, but like honestly, once I tried polarized, I was like, this is really nice. It's a game changer. Like, you just don't get that glare. And it's sad because at Chanel they do, I mean, some of my sunglasses from years before, they are polarized, and then they stopped. A lot of the styles that have come out now are not polarized, or do not even have the polarized option, because before you could get like a classic style and it would be available in non-polarized and polarized, and the polarized you'd spend like maybe like $100 more to get the polarized. Every time I like a pair of sunglasses, I feel like such a nerd, like, is this polarized, right? So it's not necessary, but it's nice. It definitely is a game changer. So these are two styles, so if you guys are interested, I'll put like the item code, if I can, in the description box. But yeah, there we have it. These are accessories. I'm really excited to be wearing my new guilloche Earrings, finally, after requesting them for like over a year now, it's crazy like how things come in. I've asked at different boutiques, like even in Las Vegas, there's like 3 different boutiques, and there's like, they do actually a wait list where you can pay a deposit. You can be on the wait list. In Canada, recently, not recently, a couple of months ago, they stopped doing that. They were like, no, we can't even like take a deposit and have you wait for them. So I don't know, even the bracelet, these are like, you know, really sought after. I think even for like the onyx and the what is it, the malachite, mother of pearl, the earrings and the bracelets tend to be the hot sellers. So, you know, those definitely, they're not always readily available in boutique. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I will be trying to film another video today for you guys so I can have some content that's relevant. Of course, I have a lot of backlog content. What's the story's not new. I've always been going on about this. I have backlog travel footage that I need to sit down and edit. I just don't have the energy. So, you know, please bear with me if you see content from like a year or 2 years ago, because it's so old, but I think people still enjoy watching that. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye.